Alright, you guys, so it is Sunday. I'm not gonna full on video today, but I will video, I guess, me making iced coffee here in a minute. But y'all, I'm gonna weigh in every Sunday. So I think I started doing this little measuring out my food, picking out right things, and slacking way down on bread, like just half a week. I'm counting it as a week, but guys, I'm already 1 pound down. The scale said 229. I started off at 230. I know, airing out my laundry, but that's okay. When I was pregnant with CJ, I got my heaviest at 240. And then I had problems with my gallbladder, so I went on this strict diet. And, like, I lost so much weight, huh?
Yep.
And then after I had my gallbladder removed and I was able to eat back at a normal diet, I think I abused it a little bit too much and was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was never going to what did I say? I thought I was never going to be able to eat a chicken nugget again. And so I think I kind of lost myself, but now it's time to catch myself, huh?
Yeah, she did really. My gosh. She literally started eating, like she said, and kind of, like, you know, her food and all that. I think like Wednesday or Thursday is when she started doing it, like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And she's already down a pound. And me, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy. I only lost half a pound. I mean, I'm not really trying to lose weight, but I mean, if I do, you know, I'll be happy about it. But I'm just like, I'm also with her. Like, for me, I'm like doing smaller portions.
Yeah.
I'm still eating bread, and I'm still eating tortillas, and I'm still eating starches and whatnot, and so what.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing smaller portions. So I'm like rooting for her. Well, first of all, but she's my wife. But second of all, if she wants to do it, then I'm supporting her. So
yeah, I don't want to lose like too much weight, because I think I personally would look sick, but I want to be healthy. I want to be able to run around with my son, not feel out of breath. I want to not be tired and have that midday drag. I don't want to have to rely on caffeine. The only caffeine I do take is my coffee. Everything else is like water, tea, or juice. We haven't even had sweet tea in 2 weeks, but we switched to decaf, and we actually acquired the taste for it. At first it was weird. It was wacko taste.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I feel. I wanted to come over here and get like raw feelings over it. I feel like so on top of the world right now. I'm skinny, you know, just kidding. 1 pound down. I feel really pumped. I'm not gonna lie.
but like I said, like a pound in like four days, like that's good. Like it takes people 2 weeks sometimes to get a pound.
I know.
You know, so just like eating better, eating smaller, just really watching what you eat, your snacks, you know, all that is what it takes. So
just choosing that right choice at the minute. Like, man, I'm missing bread right now, y'all. Like, I want to make some homemade bread, which is better for you than store-bought bread. But I really just want to eat like a whole loaf of bread right now. I still have cheese. I'm still giving myself like cheese. So I'm not going to be totally strict. And I will have some things that have like bread in it almost. But I am trying just to slack it all the way down. But Crew's been doing better too. I'm not going to lie. He's shortening his portions. Sometimes I struggle with portion control. And I think that my plate needs to be filled. I don't know why. I think it's just what you see. So I've gotten like with Cruz, and I was like, can you make my plate for me? I'm feeling that vulnerable that I'm like, can you make my plate, you know? And I've been measuring out like on serving sizes, which sometimes serving sizes like, oh, that actually looks like too much for that serving size, so I'm just gonna do half, you know? But doing pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah. And so this afternoon we just got a meal prep. We have a gentleman from church coming over. He's one of our dear friends, and we're just gonna relax. I'm gonna drink a water before I have my iced coffee, and then I'm gonna get started on meal prepping. Are you gonna want some cookies?
No.
No? You want me to give them all to Mateo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you all in a little bit. Good morning, Torres family bunch. So today is Monday. I'm brewing some coffee right now in my Keurig Mini. I think that's what that is. CJ's eating breakfast. He had a Nutri-Grain bar, which is now on the floor. He had a sausage patty and then strawberry yogurt with dried fruit on top. But what I'm gonna try to do right now is make like a little pumpkin spice latte, or I'm not really into the spice part, so I'll probably do like cinnamon. So I'm gonna kind of do what I saw mimicking that lady's recipe that Fallon did. Fallon from Moss Family TV. And I'm weighing everything out. So for a serving size for half and half is 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'll probably do my creamer too in here and just whisk it all up with the pumpkin. Just let it get warm pretty much. And then you can pour it over the top of your coffee. So let me grab my creamer. So I'm just gonna do the Italian sweet cream because it just tastes sweet. And I don't wanna do my caramel creamer because I don't want a pumpkin caramel latte. I think I just wanna try to keep it so I can taste the pumpkin flavor. You okay? He tore that yogurt up, y'all. Now for this is 1 tablespoon. I am going to do 2 because it's not sweet enough for me. Like it's still super, super duper strong. So this I do 2 tablespoons, but everything else I just do the same. And then with the rest of this pumpkin, so it doesn't go to waste, I'm going to probably make a pumpkin pie today. I think I'm gonna try to see if my parents wanna come over, and even if they don't come over, I can still wait for them when they do. And so that's what I'm gonna start off. I think I'm just going to do coffee this morning and kind of intermediate fast until lunchtime. So to my cup of coffee, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of this vanilla skinny syrup. It's actually changed my whole coffee game. And then I'm gonna come over here and grab just my steamy pot of goodness. I don't even think I'm gonna need all of this. I'm gonna pour it in my coffee. Ooh, it looks good. All right, and then I'm gonna sprinkle on just a little bit of cinnamon. There we go. There's my little pumpkin spice latte for the morning. I bet it's good. Let's try it. I bet it's too hot right now. All right, guys, let's try our latte. Oh, that is everything you would want in a cup of fall. That's pretty good, especially with the cinnamon on it. I'm a cinnamon lover. Like snickerdoodle cookies. Y'all saw my snickerdoodle muffins. Like in love. That is super good. I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy good. And it was so easy to make. I never thought making a little latte would be that easy, but that is. That is good, you guys. You could do it at home for much cheaper too. But it's nice to buy that cup of coffee every once in a while. But for me, coffee's just getting way too expensive out. And like y'all saw in the other video the other day, I surprised myself with making coffee right here at home. Like, it tastes so good sometimes. Most of the time, it's just a cup of coffee with some creamer poured in it. But this was a special treat on this Monday morning. Super delicious. Thank you, coffee, for treating me well. Okay, we are meal prepping now. So I got all the veggies in. I'm about to cut up this grilled chicken. Cruz did yesterday. It's seasoned in all kind of Mexican seasoning goodness. But we did black beans, corns, romaine lettuce, and grape tomatoes. These are mine, and these are and that one back there. And then these really big salads are for the meal prep. So, and then for them also, I can do cheese if I want cheese. I'm not putting that with my salads. And then I probably won't do a dressing either. But for them, I made this like Baja ranch. It has seasonings and all kinds of yummy stuff in there. Kind of like a mock of the Taco Bell sauce. So they have that. I'll wrap this up separately for them because I didn't want it to get soggy in the salad or get nasty. Because these meals will last them all week. But for me, I'm glad to have something prepped. So I'm not, like, I have something. And then if I want to, I can throw in a little bit of rice if I want to. Like last night, I basically did this combo, but with refried beans, corn, and cabbage. Yeah? CJ's over here having a little fruit snacks. Say thank you. You're welcome. Say yeah. So we're gonna finish doing that. All right, got them all done. So I did try a piece of the chicken, and it is so good. My husband did a great job grilling them. Thank you, baby. But these salads are done. I'll actually be eating one today, like I said. So my husband should be coming home soon because your girl is starving. But these look so good. I hope they like them. All kinds of good stuff. All right. But also for like me, I could add a few tablespoons of salsa to this. I could add half of an avocado, some lime, sour cream. I could add ranch to this if I wanted to. This could be turned into anything. And if I feel like I need a little extra something that day, I might throw in a little bit of brown rice or something. But so far, like, this is gonna fill me up. Now last night, like I said, I did eat it with cabbage last night, and it was so good. So I got a little bit of the leftover cabbage in this one with just a little bit of lettuce. And then we had corn last night too, so that was leftover, so that's sitting underneath my chicken. So these are done. Fabulous. They look great. They look very pleasing to the eye. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but they look yummy. We even have a little bit of leftover chicken, so this might be part of Cruz's and Papi's lunch. What? Come here, sugar. That's Mama's baby, huh? You got yogurt on your face. You want to tell everybody hi? Huh? Is that yummy yummy? You say yummy yummy? No. No? You want to buy a chicken? Get your piece of chicken. Get a piece. Oh, just a piece. A little bite. There you go. It's right there. Thank you. Yummy. Yummy. Doing this easy, healthier oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip breakfast bars. So I printed off the recipe and everything. So it calls for 1 cup rolled oats, uncooked, but I actually blended it up so it'd be a little bit finer. There are some still pieces of oat, but I'm thinking my husband and my son would eat it better if it wasn't as chewy as like just the oat pieces all in there. So I did that. Calls for 1/4 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I don't have coconut oil on hand, so I did 2 tablespoons of olive oil, my 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of maple syrup. I don't have maple syrup, but I had pancake syrup, so I did 1/4 of that, and then I added a tablespoon of organic honey. And then we're gonna do creamy peanut butter, but it says you could also do crunchy. So we're gonna add 1/4 cup of this, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and then chocolate chips. So we're gonna mix that up real quick. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line your pan with parchment paper and spray it down. Mix everything together and pop it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. It says store in an airtight container on the counter up to 5 days. 3 to 5 days it says. I'm thinking this won't last that long if this is as delicious as it says. So let's get to mixing. I think I need to put my eggs in here first. We did also pick up these cute little pumpkins the other day from our local grocer. I got an orange one and then I got a cute little white one. They're so small. But I put them up here with my little display. I loved having this little window. I don't know what they're technically called. Comment down below if you know what this is technically called. It's like a serving window, I think. I don't know. But I love how I was able to decorate it. Kendra actually sent me these as well. I think they're placemats, but I folded them and arranged them in a way to snazz up the area. So, and then this was CJ's 6 months photos that we took last October. So you guys, he grew so fast. And then this was our maternity shoot, and someone actually made it into a keychain. Like one of these art keychain things, but the keychain broke, so I still kept it because it's super cute. But isn't that darling? So it just came out of the oven. It looks amazing. It smells great too. It smells like a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. So I'm gonna offer this up for dinner too, but I think we're gonna do breakfast for dinner. The boys will have something and I will eat something else because Cruz wants chocolate chip pancakes. So I might also offer this for him. Just say, hey, you want to try this with dinner and put some maple syrup on top? Like, that would be delicious. Like, it's almost like a huge oat pancake type thing. So I'll offer that up for him to chop it up and put some syrup over it, some sugar-free syrup. And then for me, I'm probably gonna do something with some eggs. I do want some more protein in me, so I think I'll probably do some ham. We don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll show you guys. But what am I doing? Oh, I also had cookie dough that needed to be cooked up. So I'm baking cookies right now, homemade. And what else? I have a really big sweet tooth. I can say that I'm craving. I want to eat all these cookies that are coming out. And I also have a candy jar over here. I'm being honest with you guys. And I so want to sit here and eat all these Reese's. Not all of them, but you know. I want like a few Reese's, but I do have some sugar-free Werther's caramels down there. Caramels. So I can have those too. They're sugar-free every once in a while. That's what we're doing right now. What else needs to be done? Oh, I'm prepping cat food, homemade cat food. So for the cats, I do rice. We had leftover shredded chicken, corn, and rice from last night, so I'm going to use that for the week. I'm just making some more rice to go with it, and I'm going to add some eggs to it. So what I do is I add a little bit of that and a little bit of their cat food, and that's what they've been eating, and they've been loving it and eating it up. So, and their fur has been super duper soft lately, so hopefully I'm feeding them good things for them and not anything that will hurt them. I did search it up, but that's what it's been so far, and CJ is napping. So while CJ napped, I finished baking up the cookies, and I snacked on 2 little pieces of that oatmeal bake. It's pretty much an oatmeal bake. Just I didn't leave the big pieces of oat. Baby, that's trash. He was Cruz, when he goes fishing, he takes these chairs and then he puts his trash in the pockets of it. So that's what he picked up, huh? Can mommy see? But CJ has a piece of that oat bar. Is it good? Mmm. You gotta go find your balls. They're all around the garage. I see an orange one right there. Right there, there's an orange ball. Orange, right there underneath the chair. He's busy, okay. But I folded clothes, a little bit of clothes that was on top of the dryer. Mostly, I washed my new socks. So it had a few towels with it. And then I moved the printer off of our bar finally. But I don't have a desk area, so all I did was take one of our end tables from the living room, put it in the dining room, and put the printer on top of it with the paper. I did that, and then I made our bed. Yeah, and I also made him a little refresher. Want mommy hold your bar? Okay. Can you do it? You want mommy to hold this for you? Oh, you want me? Here, I'll hold this. Okay. What? What do you want to do? You have yogurt in your hair from breakfast. Oh my goodness. Is that good? Say yummy yummy.
All right, guys. So this is the dinner for tonight for me and CJ. We're sharing a stack of chocolate chip pancakes, some bacon, some sugar-free syrup, and a banana. And I've been eating a banana a day in the morning for my breakfast. I'm gonna eat another, maybe half of one with CJ. But this is what it's looking like for me and CJ tonight. You ready to eat? Yeah.
Dinner for me tonight is some pan-seared grape tomatoes with salt, pepper, olive oil, some avocado with a little salt and pepper, and then I made a 2-egg omelet with spinach, 2 slices of thin ham, and like a Kraft single, but half of the Kraft single. So this is my dinner, and I'm super hungry. Did you eat? Was it delicious? It was? Was it good, baby?
Yes.
I brought out some yogurt for CJ.
Very good.
That bacon looks good. Baby, you tore that bacon up.
No.
CJ is?
No.
Is it good?
He don't want his. Like he ate probably like 5 pieces of pancake, but he don't want the rest of it.
Oh.
Or his banana.
That was quite a bit of bacon.
So I've been eating most of the banana too. So.
Oh, okay. And then for my dessert today is going to be an apple with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. The boys for dessert, they can have some, I have some homemade chocolate chip cookies. These I accidentally, like, you could still eat these. They're not burnt. They're just crunchy, really. They're not burnt. But I'm taking these tomorrow over to a friend's house from church. And then what else do we have? Oh, we still had, we didn't actually eat this for dinner tonight, as y'all saw, but they could also have a piece of this. Cruz said he still doesn't like the texture of it. I think he just doesn't want to eat it. But CJ loves it, and it's really healthy. So I know I was doing like no bread items, but y'all, it has 1/4 cup of flour in it. No sugar, has honey, and then sugar-free syrup in it. And then the rest of it's blended up oatmeal. So those, and then 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. So perfect. Baby, do you want a cookie for dessert? Yeah, cookie. Say thank you. You're welcome. So cute. So his one, it's too big for him. He's so cute.